Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Widdop & Co.'s Autumn Bounce Back launch event. So great to have you with us. Thank you so much for taking the time out live or in follow-up to come and see us and find out more about what Widdop & Co. is doing this autumn as part of our marketing activities to engage with you, our customers all over the UK and the world, but also, more importantly, on our product development to share new items, new ideas, and innovation as we enter a bounce back season following this incredibly crazy last 18 months we've all had as a result of COVID. This campaign, which launches today, 6th of July, runs all the way through till the 17th of September this year, and will incorporate lots of new activities that we started during COVID, from virtual showrooms to webinars such as this, but will also incorporate for the first time our biggest ever showroom event, as part of a massively refurbished facility we have here in Manchester. As with all of these events that we're doing, I really hope that you can join us in person. There really is nothing better than a face-to-face meeting, regardless of the COVID experience that we've all been through. And with so much to share with you, we really hope that today triggers you booking an appointment, coming to see us here in Manchester, and in person at any location around the country for that matter, just so that we can show you firsthand in person some of the amazing products and development that we're doing as a company in a time where unprecedented challenges are being faced by our industry. We're thrilled that you've chosen to work with Widdop in this season. We hope to deliver you unprecedented levels of incredible customer experience. And we also hope that with the product that we have coming, there is great margin opportunity and innovation for you to share with your customers in the busiest selling season of the year. With that in mind, let's get started. Our biggest ever showroom event that begins today incorporates our 15,000 square foot facility and will take place for 11 weeks, with weekend openings on the 17th and 18th of July and the 4th and 5th of September. There is so much activity happening here in the building, and we're already excited just today to see so many people joining us here in person in our COVID-safe facilities for our biggest showroom event ever. Our showrooms remain the jewel in the crown of the Widdop facility, with so much refurbishment and investment, and all of our brands showcased in an incredible way that you could replicate in your store. These 15,000 square foot facilities look the best they ever have, with a new team involved and a focus on merchandising visually in a way that is compelling for you and your customers. We know for sure that your time taken out to come and visit us will be worth the trip. With an intentional decision internally to not partake in any trade shows for this winter period, given the restrictions that will be in place for people attending, we wanted to make sure we're supporting our customers, utilizing that pool of money we're saving by not attending with incentives, promotions, experience, and theatre in our showrooms, and to support retail that is better than we've ever been able to offer before. We remain a fully COVID audited, regularly, in fact, safe facility with testing, cleaning and off-site catering, making sure that all we do here makes our customers and our staff safe first and foremost. We provide a gourmet catered lunch, which you'll get to choose once you've booked in with us. And we will have updated virtual showrooms online in the next few weeks for those of you that cannot make it in person. Our virtual showroom is incredible. You can walk around literally utilizing an Oculus headset and see all of our products in person, find out more information, and then click straight through to our website to buy it or find out even further information going forward. We'll also be providing an unprecedented level of media to support our launches this autumn, from brand catalogues for most of our key brands in the company, but also catalogues specifically for the newness and the product we're launching this autumn, that you will literally be able to click through item by item and take it straight to purchase that item on our website. We'll be advertising this autumn, and you'll see us over the course of the next few months in particularly the progressive magazines, but also Gifts Today. And we're excited to continue our partnership in media and showcase what we're doing as a business throughout the industry. We'll be doing email campaigns that you'll have direct in your inbox, but please make sure to open them, as there'll be key discounts, promotions, and messages about our stock situation in the autumn that you can find in there. In addition, our Instagram will be back up and running very shortly from a small hiatus of fixing some administrative things to incorporate incredible new promotions and campaigns to showcase to you and the consumers that buy from you what Widup is up to right now. But above all, our website is a 24/7 facility, incredible platform that's been updated regularly over the last few months and now provides access before login to all of the amazing products that we have launched during COVID and that we're launching with you today. Expanding the content is also an important part of us supporting you as retailers at this incredible difficult time to get customers back in your store. And Widup & Co Map, which is our Dropbox portal, provides assets from catalogs and video content to presentations, social media, posters, and visual merchandising guides that you can use in your store to support you getting customers back through the door. We're providing promotions of an unprecedented level this season, and these will become quarterly going forward. So you'll have so many promotions to look at and access that incorporate every brand of the company and give you an unprecedented level of discount, 25 to 30% plus on some items that you will now be able to buy in packs utilizing the code shown on these promotions straight away from our website today. But that brings us to the key part of this presentation. What is the new product we're launching this year to differentiate us from all the other people you're going to be bombarded by, or that you may see, in fact, in person at a trade show very soon? We are all entering a whole new world of product development and sourcing. We cannot escape it. It's in the mass news and media. And if you're buying anything, you'll inevitably be seeing price changes over the next few weeks as a result of the challenges we face. From the continued impact of the Suez Canal blockage to the Uyghur Muslims that you don't see so often in the news that are now being used as slave labor across China in factories, that we are ensuring through our membership of the Slave Free Alliance that we are trying to avoid in all of our supply chain. China, you may not also have heard, is working hard to improve its environmental standards, and that means some of the historically difficult manufacturing processes that produce pollutants are now being prohibited in China. For example, silver plating can now only be done with very restrictive practices and by only a few companies around the country. This means that the supply chain for the type of products that we do so well with has been restricted in recent times. You'll all have heard about the cost increases coming from freight rate rises caused by the oligopoly of shipping companies restricting supply and driving up prices. Our container rates have gone in the period from April 2020 to today up fourfold. And anything that is a big item feels the pinch of that more than the tiny items and gifts that we are also selling. And you'll also not have heard a lot about the worker supply problems in China as well, where restrictions on movement inside China and generally the desire to not live in such populated city environments means that many factories now are short of workers for the first time in years, and that is resulting in delays to shipments and deliveries, as well as cost increases from the labor that is prepared to work in the factory environment in this day and age. Finally, in the recent weeks, heat in China and the restrictive power usage that that's caused has meant that some of our factories have had to be closed 2 to 3 days a week because they simply have no power. In short, a catalogue of challenges that we all face when we rely on Asia for our sourcing. As a result, Widup is doing several things. Excuse me. Widup, as always, tries to be exemplary in our trade. We are working to respond to these challenges, excuse me, in ways that we never have had to before. In short, with our engagement on modern day slavery through the Slave Free Alliance and my own personal membership of the Hope for Justice Trustee Board, we are leading in our trade in combating modern day slavery that is even found on our own shores. 50% of our team in the office here are new recruits, which has allowed us to pivot our business towards digital activities and e-commerce. and merchandising with a core range of stocked products that you'll see coming forth over the coming months. We're reducing our supply base to improve consolidation and reduce some of those shipping costs that I've just talked about. We're relocating some of our supply from China to Europe and the UK by manufacturing in much closer to our shores. And our target is for 60% of our business to come from China in 2025 instead of the 98% we have today. We are also working on an industry-leading green choice program to launch this autumn with targets on plastics, packaging, waste, and even our energy supply, as well as carbon offsetting, to make sure that you know everything you buy from us has been developed with a green choice available. And we're working harder than ever on analytics and focus on design with Trend Bible, Statista, and other market research available to you through us, that is combined with exclusive licensing arrangements, distributorships, and partner factories that we now have going forward and will ensure continuation of supply and prices for longer than others. And finally, we are spending 48% of our marketing budget now on digital activities, including website upgrades, so that you, our customers who historically may have seen us in trade shows, can have a more 24/7 access rather than 4 days in Birmingham. And as a result, our launch this autumn is very, very focused. Historically, we would launch over 1,000 new products every autumn with shows, rep visits, and other things through until September. In the post-COVID-19 era, everything has changed for us. We're focusing on a less is more. Instead of the 80% that we have no idea whether the market will accept it, we're focused on the 20%, the categories, products, and brands where consumer demand is the same or greater than before COVID existed, such as the home accessory area. We're incorporating new product trends that have captured the current market conditions and emerged from lockdowns, such as personal hygiene, gaming, home accessories as well, and licensed product, and even key worker and family acknowledgement, who we've missed from this 18 months in lockdown. Focus on responsibility is a key part of our WIDUP strategy going forward. In the face of the global recession, mental health crisis, months of negative and even fake news, Black Lives Matter, abolition of modern day slavery, we are working hard to continue to provide uplifting, positive, value-driven products at key price points that supports both key causes and the key people and life celebrations that WIDUP has to offer. With this in mind, this autumn sees us launch 26 key launches covering over 700 products, with 400 of these in 2020. This is a huge increase. 150 of these products will be launching in mid-season as opposed to immediately today, and we plan that these should be in stock now within 8 weeks of our launch, even considering the shipping delays. In short, we want to under-promise for you and over-deliver and continue to offer a service of improvement where the stock we have available matches the new product we're intending for you to buy. Some key stats and trends behind this autumn launch include: during COVID, we launched 2,795 products, of which only 600 have now been removed from the range. That means 40% of our sales this year is coming from new products. And there are 2,795 products in addition to the 700 we're launching today, which for those of you who have not seen us during COVID will all be new for you. Harry Potter, DC Comics, and Paddington Bear have already, in their time of lockdown, generated over £300,000 now at wholesale and are representing an incredible opportunity in licensed product, particularly Christmas going forward. Disney has seen a 38% growth as Disney Plus and the content available has seen a drive towards new character recognition for younger children. Frames, as a category which people have told me for years will continue to decline, is still growing and represents 30% of all our sales. Clocks, similarly, is growing at over 30%. And Christmas sales this year for our Christmas Incredible range under the 12 Dreams of Christmas marketing campaign has driven a 360% growth, with so much stock still available for you to access in 2021. Weddings and christenings will return in full force from July the 19th in the UK and abroad as opening up continues. We have so much product for wedding and christening as part of this launch to facilitate giftware at that time. Exports is growing for us as a company with nearly 70% growth in the last year. Garden centres is a category where there's so many great accessories and giftware items to complement the garden product in our range have seen a 95% growth this year. And home as a category for us is up 92%. Hobby and interest, which incorporates all of our games, hobbies, specific interests that are in our men's and ladies gift ranges in particular, are also up over 70% this year. And the turnover we have as a business from licensed products has grown from 13 to 16%. In fact, our order book right now is up 72%, with turnover 27% up. As a result, my reason for noting this is that as a business, we need you to come and see us now. With the shortcomings in supply, this means that our great new product we have available will only be able to get one more hit of this autumn before the new year. And if you want to access it, you need to be speaking to us and your sales representative right now. Finally, our website. Many of you have not used our new website in recent times, and in fact, it continues to improve on a daily basis. Now, our sales as a result of our website are up over 65%. Yes, partly due to lockdown, but partly because it now represents an incredible facility for our customers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So let's move into some of the product categories and products we're launching right now. The first is Sentiment. Sentiment represents 50% of our company sales, and many of the items we're launching right now were ones we intended to launch in the spring, but because of lockdown and continued restrictions on wedding and baby, we weren't able to do that. In Amore, our incredible wedding range and engagement and anniversary range, we're adding several new product categories and areas, but also new areas of product development as a whole. That means that in bridal party gifts for the men, bottom right, for the women, top left, we have great new items available at great price points, but we're also introducing top right and bottom left, great new categories from home fragrance with UK developed fragrance in this product, as well as home accessories for gifts for new homes for couples, gifts that can be personalized and engraved, such as the cheese boards at the top there, but also really great gift items that you could give for an anniversary or a couple, regardless of a specific event or occasion. Amore remains our biggest wedding range in our portfolio and the most timeless one at a premium level that we have to offer. It continues to be targeted particularly at department stores, gift shops, jewelers, and our ranges inside it now are designed in many cases with sustainable packaging and materials. The cheese boards, for example, there are used acacia wood and are made to last. In Amore, we're also launching, as I noted, home fragrances. The fragrances used in these candles and diffusers are blended right here in the UK exclusively for Widup, and we send it out to Asia to manufacture. The packaging on this product is incredible. Textured materials, hot foiling all over. This is an incredible new range that represents great wedding gifts, but also items as favors or items to use on the day itself. Our other wedding collection is Love Story. Shabby chic weddings, barn weddings in particularly big outdoor venues are of course very popular right now. With that in mind, our great new range with eucalyptus flowers and floral patterns repeating all over it has become an incredible range to offer for that shabby chic style wedding. We even offer a cart in this collection for you to display it or to be used on the wedding day for sweet jars and props itself. This time round, we're launching items that are more functional and practical, from the lanterns and the gin glasses to the jigsaw puzzle guest book. We also have even the Jenga puzzle guest book in the middle here. The packaging on all this item is sustainable and more innovative than we've ever used previously. Moments is our new range we launched in the spring, but we're extending it this autumn. If you buy Bambino and Amore from us, Moments is the perfect accompaniment for those two brands and allows you to satisfy friends and family and everyday occasions year round. The home fragrance options of diffusers and candles in this, again with UK blended fragrances, are selling incredibly well and represent really great value for money gifting in fantastic sustainable packaging. The multi-aperture frames down the center here are a great new addition to this collection and allow us to move into utilizing those incredible face papers and styles that we have developed over previous years in wedding and baby, into some really, really great value new home accessory type friends and family gifts. Bambino represents the #1 brand at Widup. It's the most famous brand we have and represents the most popular baby gifting brand in the UK. This autumn, we're moving into new product areas for accessorizing that nursery with the love you to the moon and back sentiment behind them and focusing on that special bond between mother and child. We're particularly developing more personalizable items, whether it's the days until I'm a big sister or brother calendar to the photo frames in silver plate where you can personalize the mount, or even on the left here, the height chart where you write the name of the child on the cloud and move it up and down to the height that you are planning to set. We've also developed new tooling this autumn for the elephant icon you're seeing appear there in the luggage tag and passport holders, which we're hoping all of us to see more use of as travel resumes. The first year frames that you see at the top of the picture is something we've done well with the years, but now we're doing in MDF and plastic to allow a much better value price point option in Bambino. All in all, some really great additions to this incredibly important brand at Widup. In addition to some of the complete new categories, we're also launching some really nice innovation in older areas. The shelving that you see on the top right that we had in our home living and Hestia brands has now been brought forth into baby. The storage box, the CG689, that has been so popular in our range for so many years, has been refreshed with a new shape and drawers and foiling and beautiful embellishment. And figurines, a category of Widup for so many years, being drawn on into the Bambino baby collection for the very first time. Even the photo frames are getting embellishment to make them personalizable, whether it's the star and cloud where you can write the name on there and the LED lights inside it to make it more of a night light. These are beautiful gifts and self-purchases. Love Life is our shabby chic home and family range. It sits beautifully alongside the Love Story collection you've seen for wedding, but also the Petit Cherie collection for baby. This autumn sees us move in a continued fashion towards that staycation type customer, and we'll be bringing in things for the autumn period to accessorize the collections that have sold so well this summer with the bumblebees, the seaside themes and the boats and countryside themes. We'll be adding hot water bottles and continuing that country kitchen theme as we move towards spring 2022. In Petit Cherie itself, you'll see us extending that rainbow unisex style baby collection into more nursery accessories as well, money banks, keepsake boxes and photo frames. But all in all, the three collections of Love Story, Petit Cherie and Love Life represent an incredible offering for that shabby chic vintage buyer. Cheerful was a range we launched during COVID, coincidentally at a time when everybody needed to feel a bit more cheerful. Now Cheerful has become a core part of our celebrations brand with great value for money and affordability on keepsakes. We will be growing this brand going forward to represent key elements of our Mother's Day, Father's Day, and special occasions launches inside celebrations. But right now, as we approach Mother's Day 2022, this remains the best go-to price point driven collection inside celebrations to satisfy all your gifting needs. Martin Gulliver is a license that we acquired in 2020, and we started selling to Jojo Maman Bebe and John Lewis, which you'll have seen this range for a number of years as Martin himself sold it there. We're really excited to continually extend this brand into new categories of product and develop the incredible work that Martin himself started. With cutlery sets coming now as the price point of the 7-piece set has increased, to allow us to reduce the 7-piece set to a smaller quantity, but also money banks and even Christmas designs coming soon. There is so many new additions coming into this at great price points to support range extension over 2021 to 22. Thoughts of You remains one of our fastest growing celebration offerings, clearly covering that offering of memorial and family reminders at times when we can't see our nearest and dearest. This year with Christmas editions, This has become a really great selling collection. Many of our Christmas items are already nearly sold out, and if you want to lean on these really great, beautifully designed watercolor robin items and lanterns and stepping stones, we have these available now, but there are very few designs left as we pre-sell them in the run-up to their autumn delivery. That's Not My is another new license that we launched this year. And we're really excited as these books continue to flourish at retail in so many places that they're stocked. We're excited to bring for the first time Christmas into this infant and toddler gifting offering. From snow globes to the bamboo breakfast set that splits across key Christmas characters to the stockings, sacks, and even the countdown calendars. This is a really beautiful addition for you to sit alongside the books and the everyday range that we launched this year and that is already proving so incredibly popular for us in this infant gifting category. Hodgepodge Looks has been a key part of our birthday offering under license from Carte Blanche and Hodgepodge for a number of years. We're thrilled to finally extend this collection into some more everyday titles and categories such as gin glasses, with the gin glass and coaster set being a really great new item. But we're also thrilled as we approach 2022 to move this range into more men's offering as well, so that the female themed items that are there right now are accompanied with a better men's collection. With personalizable items, more relevant titles to the target audience, and the return of the tin candles to the range, this is a really exciting addition to an incredibly popular must-have collection. After sentiment, we move into gifting. Gifting is what WIDUP is all about. We are a gift company, and gifting is key to our autumn period in particular. The aromatherapy company has been a key brand for us now for 3 years. We're finally launching our wheat bags that are made in the UK and adding new scents to the everyday collection. Aromatherapy company is a really important must-have product at a time of well-being and mindfulness, and we're excited to continue to add to this collection as 2022 approaches. Serenity, however, was developed completely in-house and is not just distributed by us. It has been our newest and best-selling launch of the last 2 years, and we're thrilled with UK-made fragrance to extend the home fragrance collection this autumn and again in spring next year, but also to add in more mindfulness and wellness gifting, such as the cards that you see on the left, which have 28 cards in a little gift box at a really great price point. Frida is another of our Hodgepodge licenses. We launched this in spring and it's had incredible success with so many online retailers already selling out and doing well with this product. We're thrilled to extend this into home ceramic items such as salt and pepper pots, ceramic figurine, mugs, and also ceramic candles with that beautiful electroplated gold lid in a handmade lidded gift box at a really great price point. We're also launching and bringing into stock more of the diffusers that have had such a great reaction this spring. Sophia as a whole, where most of our ladies gift brands sit, has seen the great addition of CDU concepts for the till point over recent years. We're thrilled this autumn to bring in more of those at key price points such as £9.99 and £11.99, as well as some even £5, £6 retail gifting. From the brooches with crystals that you see at the top to the hats and gloves that also come in these great tray countertop displays. We also have added more embellishment to things. Candles with diamantes, jewelry boxes with really nicely new flocked interiors. There is so much great new product in Sophia for this autumn, and it better represents our Mother's Day offering too for 2022 than ever before. Harvey Making remains a really core part of our offering for men's gift. And this autumn, as we extend the core ranges of wooden games in that beautiful mango tree wood, and also the home storage and other options in men's gifting, this core range will continue to be extended as we approach next year, but the autumn and even the run up to Father's Day 2022 will see more product extended in this area as well. However, Madman has been the phenomenal runaway success in our men's gift range for this spring and approaching autumn. We launched this, as you see there, in January, and it has been a phenomenal success as we ran up to Father's Day this year. Now, with the Madman gifting being a core part of our Harvey making offering, the motorbike representing a synonymous part of our showroom upstairs. We also have a great doubling of size of this collection for autumn for fantastically packaged and presented great Christmas gift items for this year for men. With that in mind, here's a flavor of the Madman brand. Madman has really took off for us here at Widup, and we are thrilled to continue representing this incredible brand from the US. That little sizzle, which is the word Disney used to describe these little trailer type videos, did not incorporate any products. But the reason behind that is that the Madman brand and the story to tell behind it is synonymous with telling a story about lifestyle. In fact, MAD stands for Make a Difference. This company donates money to orphanages and has built, in fact, its own orphanage in recent time for children in other countries more impoverished. So every product that is made does in fact make a difference, and Widup is thrilled to extend this range. We have so many new gadgetry gifts in here, really beautiful quality scarves and winter items and clothing items, but also some of the best-selling items of Madman from the US for cooking and home gadgets, even home entertainment and games. The Fisherman's Friend in the middle at the bottom there at $3.99 is one of their best gifts. As always with Madman, the price points range from £5 to around about £50 retail, but also, as always with Madman, every single one of these items comes in shelf-ready packaging with a PVC lid that tells the story of what's inside, but also a handmade lid on the back so you can take that out as a gift and gift it to somebody for the Christmas season. In licensing has become, as I talked about earlier, a much bigger part of our range in 2021. Whether it's the Bright Side collection, which we're extending this autumn with gin glasses, whiskey glasses, tea, and even those synonymous tins that remain one of the best-selling gift items in our industry. This is the start of our new feed of product that's come since we acquired Brightside at this time last year. We're thrilled to work with Rachel and continue to develop this range into 2022. And you'll see so much newness coming in these bright, bold colors and beautiful, incredible typography and words over the spring season 2022. However, Disney is our biggest license in the portfolio. It represents an enormous part of the Widup business, and I'm thrilled to announce that we have now agreed our new contract for the period 2022 to 23. That means that the business will include so many more new categories for us, including a pivot as a business towards the home accessory area with home textiles, home decor and accessories from vases and vessels to candle accessories and even plant pots now forming a part of the range going forward. In short, where right now of our 5 categories of work with Disney, collectibles and gift represents the 2 biggest areas, actually in 2023, Christmas and home will represent the 2 biggest parts of our Disney license, with sustainable growth inside infant collectibles and gift as well. In 2021 autumn, we're thrilled to launch our Icons and Villains range. This will see us bring pairs of product together, as well as some of the synonymous, incredibly famous characters that we've never been able to use before. That means some of those really famous villains will come forth on these beautiful quality, black painted new bone china mugs with a silver plated and electrofoiled box and handle, and also an electrofoiled rim. Every mug has a message inside. In short, these are incredible quality collector's pieces and represent one of the best-selling categories we have in Disney. To pair the villains, we also have the heroes, the icons, and in short, they are also silver foil boxes, electroplated handles and rim with messages inside, but you see the bright, fun, bolder colors of the hero character coming through in these first editions. But also in Disney, you'll see us launch a brand new baby collection for the first time in a number of years. With 26 SKUs initially, the Dream Big Little One range leans on that iconic Mickey and Minnie hand-drawn artwork of years gone by, but brings it forth with pastel colors, beautiful textures and finishing, including gold foiling on many items. This is a really exciting new baby edition and will represent a key part of our gifting and baby range in Disney going forward. Home has grown by an enormous amount during COVID, and we're thrilled to continue to extend that growth in 2021 to 22. We'll be launching 146 new items this autumn, ranging from food and wine gifting, such as the breakfast in bed set in the center, extending our home fragrance collection with that UK-made fragrance, hot foil boxes and beautiful textured packaging, but also extending that micro trend of bees into more items as part of the rollout of our 5 new trend collections of Hestia for the autumn period. Impressions remains our second biggest brand in the company, and photo frames, as I said earlier, continue to grow in sales. We'll be adding 28 new SKUs this autumn, refreshing face papers and options of all of the packaging in this range, and really bringing it into a tighter, more consistent offering going forward to sit alongside its beautiful sibling at different price points of iFrame. iFrame will have 40 new items this autumn, moving away from the supposedly trend-led colors we had previously into more affordable materials of plastic with a wood effect, and allowing us to hit much better price points in those key areas of photo frames that are bought for self-purchase and as multi-apertures or bought in packs, which we sell a lot of now on our website. Home Time represents our biggest clock brand in the company, as you'll all know. This autumn, after we've tightened the collection, sees us launch only a small part of newness, focused on those skeleton clocks that we sell so well, along with some key bigger items that we've also been doing really well with this year. We will have added still over 50 new clocks into this collection this year, and there's some really great options at all price points available when you take into account Home Time's position alongside William Widdop and Rhythm. Elsewhere in home, Country Living was our first foray as a company into a specific seaside collection as we predicted the staycation trend of 2021. With placemats, coasters, tin candles, and other items that were delayed in spring but are now in stock and available still for this summer season, there is so much great product in here for that seaside gift shop or even inland gift shop for those aspiring to that seaside lifestyle at a time where we've been locked down. We will be extending our work with Finola Stack in spring as we bring an On the Farm collection to sit beautifully alongside by the seaside. Meg Hawkins has been a great new addition to our animal themed licensing this year, and particularly to our home accessory collection, with 50 SKUs launching this autumn, including items specifically for Christmas, with the robin shown there on dinnerware, mugs and coasters, home fragrance and baubles. We're thrilled to finally have a collection that will be there for year round, but also extending that British wildlife theme into new items from the footstool to the clock and the diffusers and other home fragrance. With the 13 SKUs for autumn, this range becomes a significant chunk of our animal theme portfolio, competes beautifully alongside Rendale and other more expensive alternatives, and we're excited to continue to extend this range into 2022. Finally, Christmas. Christmas to us has become the biggest seasonal event in our company. Our marketing campaign this year of 12 Dreams of Christmas by North Pole Novelties Company was the umbrella for so much great Christmas product. And our sales, as I've already noted, are already up over 350%, with us still having 6 months to go until the big day. With that in mind, this has been our best Christmas launch ever and has now become a year-round brand round activity, with most of our brands in the company incorporating some Christmas items, whether it's Meg Hawkins with the robin designs you've seen there, to Thoughts of You with the memorial items, That's Not My with the children's items, and even Bambino and Amore with great items for baby and for wedding. In fact, as we approach Christmas, There are 854 products on order, many of which have already shipped and are on the way to us here, thankfully. And there are 200 new items out of that 854 that were not part of our Christmas range we stopped selling at the end of March, and gives a great extension for those of you who during lockdown weren't able to buy into Christmas products for the current season. 600 items still have over 100 pieces of stock available for this year, and that is a fantastic position to be in as you look to enhance the sales in the run up to Christmas. 90% of our 2022 range will come from the range we've launched this year, both with extensions and newness, but also the carryover of so many of these best-selling lines, particularly in licenses such as Harry Potter, DC Comics, Disney, The Grinch, and Paddington Bear. We're thrilled that Christmas has become such a great part of our portfolio, and we hope you are now leaning on us for some of the success that we're seeing come through in this incredible area of gifting. That's it from us today. We have so much more content coming out over the next few weeks. We really hope the bounce back has already begun for you, but if not, we're here to support you in any way we can as a company. Visit us now at widup.co.uk to see all of this great new product, which is live already on the website. Book in to see us, please, as soon as possible, either here in Manchester or with a territory manager right there to see you, and visit us on Widup & Co map once you've selected your new ranges to find catalogues and point of sale and other materials to help you launch these new ranges with fanfare and style. Thanks so much for joining us today. We really hope to see you here in our showrooms very soon. And if there's anything we can do to facilitate that, from train tickets to hotels and even driving you personally to our showrooms, then we will make sure we're doing everything we can to help. Thanks so much, and let the bounce back begin.